Hey y'all, Chrissy-O here from Chrissy-O's Clucky Chronicles, and I'm not really for sure which order you're going to see these videos in, but we're expected, as I've been talking about it, some winter weather. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I guess we'll know when we actually see the stuff. But anyway, the boys just got ice off the top of the cover, and it looks like we're going to have to take some precautionary measures to make sure that this doesn't get heavy in case of snowfall or ice accumulation and nothing falls down or causes the flight pen to have any issues. So we're going to be working on that today in the freezing cold. It is, I think, 30 degrees today, super cold. The wind is not as howling as it was yesterday, but it's still pretty rough. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I'm going to show you Lorene. We found out that one of our Wyandottes has an injured leg, so we're having to take care of her, and I put her in a kennel crate inside so I could get her from outside to see what's actually going on. So I'm going to observe her for a couple of days, see how she acts, see how she does, and then we'll decide if she needs additional chicken doctor care. So anyway, it's going to be a cold one, so get your hot chocolate, get your coat on, zip it up, y'all. Put your gloves on, and let's go see what we got. Sheets of ice. That is not glass. It looks like it, but it is sheets of ice. Everything is so super muddy here. I've got my boots and everything on. We're going to get some mealworms because I need extra protein up these babies. And Binky is here at the door. Mickey's over there getting a drink of water. We'll make sure everything's nice and toasty in the barn. They're still working on the barn doors. So we are going to go feed. So let's feed. Let's get all of this together here and work on this. Hello. Hey babies. How's it going? Y'all walking a little slower than normal because it is so cold. And it's alright. I hear you, duckies. Mommy's coming over there in a little bit. Alright. So we got to get some more warm water and stuff here because only one cup has water out here. The other two are frozen. There's a big thing of ice right there. And we got to get that down. Look. Great. Alright, let's look inside the barn. We're having to fix that door. See how that door's a little bit wonky? So we got to fix that door because it doesn't really want to close like it's supposed to. Now they have plenty of water in here. And they have plenty of feed. And they got plenty of stuff. And there's plenty of warm light in there. So they've been getting in there a little bit. So I'm just going to toss them some. Let them come out here and eat a little bit versus going out in the cold. Now we already put extra bedding in here, so they should be pretty good. They're absolutely stinking adorable. I just love them. Absolutely stinking adorable. If you ever think about getting quail, you can get whatever breed you like. Bob Whites are natural to eastern North Carolina, to our area, and I do love them. They are so sweet. They're good to keep around, and they make the prettiest sounds, which I've showed you in previous videos, but I don't know, I just like to show them off a little bit. I hear ya. I'm on the way. I got your snackies. You're going to be fine. I'll fill up your water containers. I give you extra bedding. You're going to be fine. You're going to be alright. Ooh, more ice chunks down there to be careful of. Anyway, I'm not looking forward to any kind of winter event, but in the event we get it, got to make sure. I hear you, babies. I hear you. I know. Fussy, fussy, fussy. We just got to make sure that everybody's health is okay and that there's no lame or injured animals, and they cannot wait for me to get into this bag. Alright. Okay. I hear you. Look at that, Molly Mae. Come on. I'm going to put some in their little feed bucket. I know you guys have seen them before, but they really are precious. I know, Monique. It's not my fault you don't want to eat out of my hand. I washed my hands before I came out here. They are very voracious eaters, these ducks are. And, I mean, everything you put out, they're just... You bumped your head there, girl. Stop being so nervous. Everything that we put out for them, they eat up. And they get fed very often. They have free food out there anyway. Got to fill up that container, and then we'll be good to go. Now, in the event we do get some snowstorms, and we have had the tendency in, years to get some bad ones. If we do that and we lose power, I don't know what's going to be happening. You probably won't get video from me. Generator's only going to do so much. And we're going to be working on making sure that these babies are good and comfy. The doors will stay shut to the barn. They will have their additional lights and stuff in here, which they have. Right now I'm just in here looking to see and make sure things are warm. Make sure things are good like they need to be. I'm just checking. And I'm also checking for any potential eggies because we're going to bring those on into the house. I don't see any there. But I do see eggies in that box right there. And I see an eggie right there. So let's grab those. And, oh, eggies right over there. Ain't they pretty? My girls do a good job. Let's do that and then we'll get back on in the house. We'll be done for today. Too cold to stay out here. Well, we noticed something a little funky going on with Lorene. She's kind of poorly, and she has hurt her leg somehow. I thought she was walking funny, thinking maybe she was egg bound a little bit. She wasn't. I got to change her pads in here. She's eating and drinking and doing her little thing, but she's not walking around as well as I would like. And if you notice in the back there, her feathers are coming in. So if you can see the little spiky things right there coming up, her feathers are coming in. And I removed her little saddle that she had on. Otherwise, she's acting okay, but I've got to clean her pads. We're going to clean her up a little bit, and then I'm going to keep her inside in the kennel crate for a couple days. See how she acts. If she gets a little better with some treatment, then we'll put her back out on the yard. If not, then I will put her in the quail barn and seclude her off, so she doesn't hurt the quails and the quails don't hurt her. We'll see how she does. But she's kind of mad at me right now because I did put some medicine on her little leg. So anyway, we'll see how she does. We took her out. She's made a mess. I've got to sweep and mop around this floor. Feathers everywhere. We took her out. We checked her again. Put a little bit of medication and things in her water so she can have electrolytes, probiotics, and some things that she needs. She's been eating the mealworms pretty good, and she's eating the regular food pretty good too. She's been in a very hard, nasty molt, and her big feathers are coming in. She feels like a porcupine right now. Really, she feels like a porcupine. So I'm still not comfortable taking her outside, letting her be outside with the roos. Even though Nana Roo is a good roo, Nana Roo also knows that there was something wrong with her, so he was trying to push her in a corner or make her be in a box by herself, and he was literally standing guard. I wish I'd have got it on video, but I didn't. Oh well, too many things happen here in a day, and it just takes a long time and a toll on everybody when you got so many things that you got to look after. If she continues to be okay and do pretty good, which she's been pretty angry with me right now, then like I said, eventually she'll go back out. But for right now, I just don't see it happening. I think she needs to stay in and let me keep an eyeball on her little leg, see what's going on with all of that, because it's pretty painful for obvious reasons. We'll just keep her snackies and her food and all that stuff going, and just keep her in check here in the little caged hospital. That's all you can do. Now my little baby guinea Keat, who is extremely deformed and cannot fly, he is doing very well. I did show his picture to our vet, and she said as long as he's still healthy and he's still happy, even though he can't really walk and he can't really fly, and you continue to care for him and look after him, he should live a very happy life. And that's what we intend to do. He loves to be held. We walk him around. This is his blankie, and he still relies on his little baby box, as we call it. He has a very nice large brooder box that we keep him in. He's trying to take a nap right now. Oh, dogs woke him up. But anyway, he is super adorable, very sweet, loves to be talked to. And I think it's important, if you do care for special needs animals, that you have to make sure that you got plenty of time, extra time, to care for them in ways that they need. And not a lot of people like to do that. And some are like, oh, it's just a guinea Keat, it's just a guinea, you know, you can get more. That is true, but sometimes people have a very open and tender heart for any type of animal and person included. So, little Figment, he's my little buddy. He's just hanging out. Yeah, he loves his name. He just ate a bunch of strawberries. So he's got to take him a baby nap. He'll forever be a baby, and that's okay with me too. I painted all of that. Not finished with Dumbo yet, but there it is. My favorite characters. Just, oh yeah, and Willy Wonka's on the TV. So yeah, that's my wall. Ohana means family, where nobody gets left behind or forgotten. That's true here on our little teeny tiny farm. Well, now that we're back inside, out of the cold, I have no idea what the next couple of days are going to be. You might see some snow pictures. You might not see snow pictures. I have no clue. My job is to make sure that everybody on the outside, all the babies outside, and everybody inside stays hydrated, fed, sheltered, everything that they can possibly have and or do or get. You know, that's my job, is to take care of everybody. So anyway, I'm sorry for the short videos, guys, but when it's cold outside, my camera freezes up. Not really a whole lot to show you in this particular January brittle, cold winter month. It's just not. I wish there was, but there's not. Oh, and somebody asked me back there, that's why I'm standing here in front of my wall here. Somebody asked me if I was in a Disney hotel. No, I'm not. This is my wall in my house that I painted. So yeah, I love classic Disney characters. I like going to the parks, and I love Disney classic characters. So yep, I painted all of my favorite characters that I like on my wall. That's my wall. I'm not at a hotel. It's my house, inside of my house. I have a Disney kitchen, which you guys have seen, my Mickey kitchen. It's fun to look at some of the things that I did do. So I like it. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for sticking with us in this cold winter time. To be honest with you, I can't wait until springtime, because springtime for me brings babies, new babies, happy babies, and I love to bring you guys along on all of that hatching goodness, and also greenhouse plants and just fun stuff. So with that being said, y'all stay warm. I really hope that you have a warm place to go. And if you don't, and I'm going to send up some prayers for y'all, because it's nothing like bitter winters and not having anywhere that you can go to be safe. So I hope that you and your animals are extremely safe, extremely warm, and that you got somebody that at least cares about you enough to do that. I'm going to send up some good happy prayers for y'all, because I think we all need it. We've got some weird weather things going on and just some weird stuff, you know. All right, y'all. I'm tired. I've got to put Figment back to bed. He's got to have his little boom boom washed and his leggies washed. So if you can't be good at it.